These text boxes are EVP captions from EVPs that I hear later while editing the episode. They are very faint and difficult to hear, so your best bet is to listen with headphones. I'm hearing some seriously scary shit from over here. It sounds like people. Oh, what? I'm at Skinwalker Ranch, pretty much. And we've got all sorts of interesting stuff that happens behind me. And I would bet the same stuff is happening all over the place. So there's a post right there.
It's been up here for years. I think it was from the Bigelow era.
Okay.
And so I don't think it's still got a working camera in it, but because that's across the property line,
we don't know.
Went and investigated.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll sit on that rock right there and just tune in for a minute and see what kinds of stuff I'm getting. It all feels really still. I just thought I saw two people in black right over there watching me. Well, I'm above Skinwalker Ranch and I'll do my thing. This is for, I guess, both the viewers and the spirits, mostly for the spirits. I'm Brett, I'm a psychic medium, and I like to film my interactions with the other side. So if you are a spirit or somebody on the other side and you'd like to interact with me and are unsure about being on camera or having your voice recorded, please talk to my guides, talk to my team, and follow their instructions. Also, please don't use names. I've been told not to use names, and so I try not to use names. Instead, describe yourself. Tell me any secrets. Tell me things that you'd like to tell me. Share what is interesting to you. Tell me about the location. Tell me why things are happening like this. And hopefully I will pick them up on audio and I will hear your voices and hear your answers later. And a lot of times they will corroborate what I'm hearing in my head telepathically or what you're showing me. And sometimes there's something totally different that is just like me picking up you guys talking to each other, or just random stuff that's unrelated. Please speak up, and the microphone is right here. Yeah. And when we're finished, if you need assistance and my guides are able to help, please talk to them. Usually they'll help as we wind up filming, just because we like to talk and hang out with you guys. So when I first rolled into the valley, I'm on my motorcycle, I'm doing my trip. It's almost a rite of passage to be able to find the valley and get here. But as I rode right in, I felt a lot of apprehension and anxiety, and I felt like something was about to happen. But also it feels really still. There's a stillness here. I haven't really noticed anything. I think that I've got somebody cueing me a little bit and telling me to pay attention to certain things. I know topography is a big deal, and it's interesting because I picked right there to ask about the topographic maps of the area. Do you have a topographic map of your property or your area?
Yeah.
Because I've found that energy kind of moves with topography almost. Topographical things that are very different will either like have power coming up or power going like down. Like this is a small version, but with the valley, you know that stuff is going to be like shooting up or shooting down through here. Early people would have probably marked that, and that would probably be a sacred spot.
Okay.
And
so
I know that there's activity in those kind of spots too.
So this is Homestead 2. But in the movie, they'll show you the corrals, the triangle, and where the shaman was at, and where they did everything, which is just right below this.
Okay.
And so this Homestead 2 is where they see most of their activity.
Huh.
And so that might be something to look at as far as,
okay.
you know.
Yeah, it's interesting that right now is the time I picked to just like, ask about topographical maps.
Right, because right here is where their triangle is just right over that.
So right down here is Homestead 2, I think it is. And I guess they get a lot of activity right there, and something about a triangle. I haven't watched the show. I watched the first season, but I haven't watched the second season. And I guess they're filming a third season soon. So, yeah. I'm seeing very little wildlife, though. I don't see birds. I don't see rabbits. I hear insects. I hear a fly, but I don't see any birds. Huh. This is really weird. Why is this spot important? I feel like it's not important. It just became important because it kind of became a point where it's whoever came here or whoever met right here, because I feel like it's something like three groups of different kinds of entities or different groups of entities that are basically having a power struggle or power play in this little area. So, yeah, I'm on the cliff right above all of the stuff that, you know, Skinwalker Ranch is. And I doubt Skinwalker Ranch is, you know, I doubt that the boundary is where the stuff happens. Talking just for a few minutes, and she says, yeah, like, you know, everybody in the valley, everybody around has stories about, you know, weird stuff. The first time I looked over here, I thought I actually saw two people in black, tall, different heights, standing right there. And then I also saw a haze go through right here while I was doing my name's Bright, don't use names thing. So anyway, yeah, I'm spending the night up on this property. I'm not going to get to come this close, but Yeah, there's an eeriness to it. And then it also feels really peaceful, like a regular natural spot. I still feel like there are folks on this ridge. I feel like there are folks over here. Like right over here. 2 figures in black. Very tall, very thin. They could almost be like angelic. That's not right. I'm going to cut that out.
So,
Okay, I see.
here's your helipad. The white Connex looking trailer, back in Sherman's days, that's where supposedly all of these bulls got stacked up inside the trailer.
Oh, yeah.
So
That was
that trailer.
That is freaky.
Yeah. And then the silo, everything down there basically, I mean, they've pretty much left it as is.
That's probably pretty smart of them to do it that way. I mean, for a experimental.
They haven't added a bunch of buildings or anything. Now the cows that you see down there, they just showed up a couple days ago.
Okay.
This is not a working ranch.
Those are film cows.
They are film cows.
Yeah. It's a trip. We have to be careful about not being too intrusive with the ranch, really. That's part of this deal. And since these are such wide angle lenses, I don't think there's any information or anything you're getting here that you can't get off of probably Google satellite. Let me just hop out and go look at that for a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can just look and see if I can get an energetic, if I can get, somebody's interrupting me and saying, I don't need to do this necessarily, and I'm going in the wrong direction. That's what they're saying. Somebody is telling me. So my thinking is I can look and get a kind of a good idea of like, okay, here are the power points. And so, yeah. So like, here, I will sit right here because they have like a camera right there. So, I'm still not seeing any birds. Not seeing any animals. You come out in the desert and it doesn't look like there are animals, but if you just stay still for a second, you'll see there are plenty of animals. There are just lots of animals, and I don't see any animals. So something I'm noticing is there are like no animals. There are no rabbits. There's no birds.
Well, we actually seen the first rabbit the other night that we've seen in several years.
I don't get it at all, because it's like, I've spent a lot of my life in the desert, and it's like, you just stay still and you're gonna see stuff everywhere. Like where are the birds of prey and everything? That part is really weird. So by just trying to analyze it and try to figure out where energy goes and stuff, I do feel like that ridge over there, I think it's the one you just took us to. I feel like it comes all through here and gets to that point, and then there's an abrupt change. It's like rapids or a waterfall of, turbulence right there.
So when people say that they can feel that cold feeling when they're over there?
No, I didn't know about the cold feeling.
Yeah. So, and this is people that have been on the ranch down on the, down in the bottom of the valley there. Mm-hmm. Just abrupt temperature changes. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and then also, it looks like there's a little kind of a bowl over on this side.
Okay.
And it seems like its sound relates to whatever is happening with this bowl over here. I want to use the word seismic, a seismic hum or something that happens right there. If you spent the night there, you're either going to have vision problems or a headache or some sort of random
repercussion that's gonna
nausea or something like that temporarily. There's probably just some sort of vibration or something. And I mean, this is just a quick impression here, so I don't know. Oh, I want to share your contact info with everybody. It's UFOValleyCampground.com, and that's to camp or take a tour, or while I'm giving out contact info, I'm at brettcarstens.com if you want to set up a session or work with me. It's very much a minimal tent. It's going to be potentially unpleasant in there. Please, no mosquitoes.
If we can help you with anything, since I took up all of your daylight.
Nah, I think I'm fine. I'd just be sitting out here anyway. That's what camping is.
Yeah.
It's preparing and then sitting around and then waiting for it to be time to go to sleep. And lots of eating and stuff.
Right.
But yeah.
Well, if you need anything, holler.
All right. Yep. So, you know, the kinds of things that happen on Skinwalker Ranch, it's just right over there. Do people go walking around by themselves at night with a light, a beacon? And I'm definitely hearing noises from over this way. I can't tell you what they sound like. But I'm Brett. I'm a psychic medium. I bet, because this is the first time they're able to do this thing, I bet we've got people from Skinwalker Ranch looking at us. And I bet if we had infrared, I bet we could pick them up. I bet we would see their lights. Oh, I wonder if you guys can hear me. Do you guys have a dish aimed at me? If you do, clap. Usually it's the living, not the dead, that's the scary, the scary thing. But in this case, yeah, there's some things in another dimension that are really freaky. And those two black figures, I didn't see any details or anything. I just saw one was about a head taller than the other, but they were both tall and narrow, standing next to each other and facing me. Who were those? This is where I think I'm interfering, and I'm going like, oh, Hat Man and Slender Man and all of those pop kind of phenomena. That's kind of what I'm saying, and I'm not sure if that's me putting that in there or if that's somebody else putting that in there. And I think all of those things are real. I think it's somebody putting on a costume of whoever that is, presenting themselves as whoever it is. And I think a lot of spirits, well, not a lot of spirits, but I think things on the other side will distort themselves or put on that image or that vibe to get a reaction. You know, every little shape at the edge of my light is really scary. You know, I think of this giant wolf or this giant dog that they've seen. That's terrifying. And that's been seen around. And the idea of, shoot, I don't even want to say the word, but the name of the ranch. Like those guys, like I don't want to mess with that. So all of this is really scary. This is one of these places where I've questioned whether or not I would go, because I don't want to around with curses and like that. And yet, here I am, wandering around alone. I'm alone here. There's nobody here. I'm the very first. I get to be the very first person. Oh, you can see oh man, there are so many scary things that could be happening right now. So is anybody with me right now? Anybody besides my team? Anybody from the area? I don't know. I've still got that weird bubble over me. Is that to protect me while I'm here? No, that's to protect me all the time. Am I okay being right here? They don't like it. They don't like it. You know, what was that? Oh, it's the moon. You can see the moon? Can you see the moon? Okay, that's the moon behind me. I'm like, what is that? Okay, so if you've watched any of these videos, I'm not frightened very easily. I feel pretty comfortable with all sorts of really freaky things. But being out here, there's a lot of, hey, it feels like there's stuff coming up behind me the whole time, and I wouldn't hear it. I wouldn't know it. Now I see a light up here. I can't tell. Is that my bike? I can see lights off in the distance that are from from civilization. The mundane lights. There's some lights way across the way. Feels like things are coming alive behind me. Hearing a lot of noises. It's hard to tell if lights are moving, like if they're car lights or what, just based on the atmosphere. You know, our atmosphere will cause the lights to kind of waver or shimmer. So that's what's happening. That's why I'm seeing shimmering lights or lights that aren't, I don't know what I'm saying. I think I'm talking because This freaks me out. This freaks me out. And you know what? If I didn't believe this stuff, like if I didn't have personal experience with all of these things, then it might be a different situation. But I know there's crazy stuff out there. I've dealt with stuff. So, yeah, being in one of the most active kind of places around, that's really freaky. But what do I feel here? Yeah, there's all of this energy over there. And it's energy basically put into seeing and finding activity. And so the whole place is kind of aglow in this intention of interacting or participating with whatever's going on there. It's funny. Even though it's just an area that's been kind of bulldozed out and there are flat areas and all of that, I feel better towards the center of the camp than I do at the edges. And later, I'll be looking up, looking at the sky. Let me tune in some more. Tune in and see what I can get. Over here somewhere, they've had a stagecoach route go through. And also, I know there are Indian camps nearby. And the stories from the ranch, I don't even want to say the name because I don't want to basically be calling out to them. And I feel like that's kind of how it works. It's like Beetlejuice. Say it too many times and dude's gonna pop up. But yeah, I don't know what I was saying. Am I gonna pick up EVPs in this? I really need to tune in. I really need to figure out what's going on here. I'm hearing no you don't. My team does not want me going too deep with this stuff. So I guess we'll see. I don't know. It's a definitely trippy experience. Glad to get to do it. I'm gonna be glad to see the sunrise though. Yeah, for real. I know. Okay, I'm trying to change batteries and stuff, and there's a light shining in the sky from the ridge. I don't know what is right there. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I just started feeling really uncomfortable and got the chills. And yeah, I don't know. But yeah, this doesn't work because I can't see. But yeah, I'm hearing things and the wind just picked up. Man, it's my tent. It's gonna blow away. There's no guide ropes. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna have to nail these. I'm gonna have to nail need to not get a scorpion or anything on here. Yeah, this will do the job, but I don't want it to be a bivvy. Do you know what a bivvy is? It's like basically a waterproof bag. I slept in one up in Canada, crashed out at this campsite. There were bears that showed up in the campground. It's just me and this little bag, and everybody else had tents and stuff. Everybody's banging pans and pots trying to get the bears to leave. And I'm like trying to get out of my bag. The thing that kept going through my mind was, Hot Pocket. I need to rethink my light camera situation, because this doesn't work, does it? I can't see anything. Oh, look at all these insects. Get off my stuff. This is camping. They're not supposed to be insects here. So they're talking. So I'm walking to the ranch house. I left my phone to charge. I gotta call Crystal, let her know I'm still alive, at least at this point. I feel like somebody's following me. Is somebody following me? So I just found out today that I could be doing this. I didn't know this place existed. I was actually looking for places to camp nearby. There's a lake and there's a campground there. I was thinking, oh, that's the spot. And then I just noticed this spot. So I'm kind of unprepared for it. So I've got people sending me questions about Skinwalker Ranch, or just about anything that they'd like me to ask. So that's what I'll be doing. Every once in a while, I feel like I need to stop and look around. Kind of like even look behind me. It's pretty dark. The moon gives just a little bit of light. I think there's so much smoke in the atmosphere from the fires that it's got the moon slightly dimmed. But yeah, here's my setup. It's my tent. That's where it happens. What the man? I feel like I just saw something go across the screen, like kind of below the tent. Like, I swear this shadow went past the bottom of the tent. What the I feel like I just saw something go across the screen, like kind of below the tent. This shadow went past the bottom of the tent. Oh man. Did I see that happen? I'm looking at the little screen. I don't think I saw it with my eyes. Oh man. Now I've got those chills. Now I've got the chills. What? I don't know if you can see this on my face, but that, I don't know if I captured that. Oh man, that got me though. And then I got my bike over here. Oh man, I don't know. I'm trying to tune in I kind of feel what's around me. I just saw like a shadow moving in the sky right there. I mean, like not in the sky, but above the ground. It was similar to what I saw earlier today while on that mesa. I feel a burning on my back. I'm wearing a backpack. I feel like I'm hearing a lot of talking. And I have to hold this light so it shines in front of me. Oh, a moth. That moth scared the shit out of me. I am on edge because there's something's going on right here. Something's going on right now. Seeing the shadow go past my tent. I mean, and I'm really close to my tent. That was like, I don't know, where was I? Like this close? This camera's like 8 feet from the tent. So something went between us. Okay, I need to stop and take care of some business, I guess, and then I will continue. So yeah, a few days ago, I was compelled to get camping gear. I'm wondering if maybe the need was related to getting to do this. I'm also wondering if the other side helped them get approval today instead of waiting for a few days. There's my phone. My phone has questions from people for me to ask the spirits or ask the other side about the ranch. I'm hearing talking. And my phone just glitched. It just turned on some thing that I don't even know what it does. Oh man, I've got the chills. I'm like really, something is happening right now. If the crickets go quiet all of a sudden, I'm freaking out. I'm not getting out of the tent because the tent is super secure. Gotta put on my shoes. I finally got to a point where I could take off my riding pants. My plan on these trips is to take a bunch of cool off-road. This time, it's too many things on fire, so it didn't really happen. So I'm gonna get my shoes tied, and then we're gonna go out and see what's what. I'm like distracting myself right now, talking about bike stuff. This is one place that I've talked to Crystal about it. I'm like, if I had the opportunity to go there, I'm not sure if I would go. I don't want to mess with that kind of thing. And yet, here I am. I think that's how it works too. I think there are things where we're just compelled to do it. Yeah, I'm compelled to do this stuff. I'm compelled to be out here, compelled to be on this ride. And I think some of it is spirit guides pushing me to go in these directions and pulling me to places. I've heard spirits talk about, like, we pulled you to this cemetery. Like, we wanted to see you. So, yeah. So, that was a real real chill. That was a psychic kind of chill. Who's with me? What am I getting? I need to like clear my vision, clear my internal vision. So I have a mandala shape that I run in my head, something to like clear my head. I feel like there's somebody right there standing behind my bike. So I feel like that person's like just watching. And when I try to tune in and see things, things feel swampy, things feel slimy, things feel like they've got a film covering them. Man, I keep seeing shadows moving. And it's too dark and these cameras won't pick it up. All right, so I should get to those questions. I kind of don't want to delve into it, because it's kind of like when you start to open up, you draw more attention, you draw stuff to you. I'm going to start asking relevant questions, and what's going to happen is that's going to draw more attention, and more folks are going to get involved. And by folks, I don't know exactly what I mean. Okay, so here are some questions. I'm going to go as fast as I can because that'll keep me from interfering. So I've got my guides here, as always, trying to picture what I've got going on. There's a little chill. I feel like I've got somebody really tall over here, really tall over here. Noises that are scaring me from over here. It's probably just my tent rattling in the breeze. Okay. Is it dangerous for me to be here? I feel like my guides are answering and they aren't even sure how to answer that one. Is it dangerous for other people to be here? Yes, it depends. It depends on what. Frequency, how sensitive they are. The beings who are here, are you here of your own free will? I hear yes, and I hear the word rangers. What does that mean? And if you could speak up, speak loud. I'm wearing a microphone and it might be able to hear you, and I'll be able to hear you later. I feel like there's some hostility towards me. It's not massive. Is everybody here of their free will? The f*** is that? Is that my tent? Oh, no, I don't have that one turned on. So that was my bag rattling. Like everything is setting me off. Yeah. And I swear, you watch other videos. I'm not freaked out. It's not a thing. I'm also not as perceptive. What can you tell me about entities and forces that are here? Who is here? seeing a circle with a bunch of, like, it's divided into sections. And then I'm also seeing a chessboard. What are they doing here? What are they doing? It's games and control and power. And it feels like it's dealing with, it's like an aquifer. It's like an energy aquifer. Is this like a regular portal? Have I experienced portals or anything like this? Somebody's saying, not like this. What does the energy do? What's it like? How does it work? And where is this aquifer? There's another chill. Where is this aquifer? Or this energy source? I feel like it's a, I feel like it's shaped like a, I don't know, a curve that goes up to a point, a curve down, and it's this round thing, and there's a center to it. And I can't figure out where the center is, but it's very big. Keep feeling like somebody's behind me. When I was sitting on the rock, I felt like somebody was behind me and they were gonna pull me backwards. I feel like the same thing's gonna happen right now. Where's the center of it? They're explaining it the same way I saw the Bell Rock vortex in Sedona. I saw it as there's a mirror image in the sky of the Bell Rock, and so it kind of formed an hourglass. And they're saying there's kind of an hourglass here of energy, and the bottom reflects the top, or the top reflects the bottom. And that also continues and reflects again in the ground. So it's that same shape. So an inverted mountain in the ground, and then also at the top of our atmosphere, so it's extending into space. Where does it emanate from? I heard Mars. That doesn't make any sense to me though. But, you know, that's how this works, I guess. All right, next question. Why is this place special? I'm hearing a bunch of different answers. Hopefully it comes through in EVP. Why is this place special? Is it all hype? I know it's not all hype. Because I'm feeling it here. It's definitely a different kind of thing going on here than other places I've been. There's no protection here. Nothing has been built or designed to rein in the energy here. And I need to be very careful. I need to be very careful with talking about that kind of thing. They're basically saying, stop. How has whatever on the ranch not spread to other places? How is this not spread to other places? I feel like it has. I feel like it has. I feel like it's kind of like people end up with paranormal. I am freaking out. Like I almost hurt, I don't know if I hurt my shoulder. How has this not spread to other places? I feel like it has. I feel like it's the same way people will end up with energy following them. Hopefully I will not have this energy following me. It's nerve-wracking. But yeah, not attachments, but like an energy. And I think entities will follow also and mess with people. I'm not interested in that either. How about, has it spread to other places in this valley? It moves around this valley. I'm hearing some seriously scary shit from over here. It sounds like people. Oh, what? Yeah, that's like one of the creepiest things. That sounded malicious. It has spread to other composure here. It moves around, whatever this thing is, this energy. And it's been like in different places in this valley. And the way I see it is kind of like the wandering pole, like the way the North Pole will kind of shift. It's like a top, you know? Man. Everybody be nice. Be nice. I wish you peace. I do. Don't be hostile. There's some sort of animal over here. Can you see this? I'm twitchy scared. I'm like really freaked out scared. I don't want my battery to die. But also I'm scared. I don't know where the comfortable direction to be filming is. All right. Okay, I'm gonna keep asking questions. I need to get through these quickly. I need to do rapid fire. Otherwise I'm not gonna get through them, and then that sucks for the people that wrote them. Do you have any messages for living people who will see this later? I feel like I'm hearing go home, stay home. Are you human or something else? I feel like I'm interfering with that answer. It's like, yeah, there's definitely more than just humans here. I think human spirits probably want to stay away. Somebody's saying, yep. Can you explain what's happening at the ranch? Like, what's happening? Why are we seeing it? Like, what's happening at the ranch? Are you able to control electronics? Is that why people are having glitches? Is that why my phone glitched? These chills. I don't think it's cold out either. Do you have control of radiation? Gamma rays. That's part of the question. Gamma rays. Do you have control of gamma rays? I feel like somebody's saying they don't understand what that means. They don't understand, they don't know what it's called. They don't know what radiation is called, but they're showing me like basically a spectrum. And it's the same as electricity. It's just different energy. It's just a different way of doing it, making it work. I can't see if there's like light coming from, like coming over a ridge or what. It doesn't look like it's that far. It doesn't look like it's over the ridge. This is looking probably to the north. Yeah, looking to the north. I feel like I'm picking it up on this other camera. Am I? No, I don't know what's happening. Is there a skinwalker there? I feel like there's more than one. Are they responsible for the mutilation? These are the questions I really don't want to get into. I don't want to ask. Are they responsible for the mutilation? Some, in part. They don't like me asking these questions. Are they interfering with research? Research. Are they interfering with research? I feel like yes, and I also hear not on purpose, but I don't think that's accurate. I think they are. Why are they interfering with research? It's not on purpose? I had somebody just come really close to me. It's like a buzz. Maybe we'll pick it up. Maybe we'll pick up that audio. What's happening with the writing on the rocks? What's happening with the pictograms? Or, no, I'm forgetting the word. What do they show? Not getting an answer. Not getting an answer. They're saying I am getting an answer. I swear I just saw something go by right there too. Maybe we catch it on camera. Is the military involved? I'm kind of being coached to be careful with answering this one. I can't answer that one. Why the cows? feel like that's a demonstration. That's a demonstration of what they can do. And there's a lot of symbolism in doing that, I think. Why does the livestock not go to a certain place on the property? Why do they avoid a certain place? Why do they avoid a certain place on the property? Why do they avoid a certain place? Why do they avoid the triangle? I don't know. I haven't watched this series. I feel like it gives off a taste and a smell, and that's enough. Is there anything underground? I heard like a lightsaber. Is there anything underground? And I feel like a lightsaber is a legitimate response. I don't know what it means, but I don't know. I'm running out of focus here. Are you stuck here, or do you come and go? It's kind of like there are seasons. There are times when they are stuck. It's kind of like something moving through, keeps them in one spot, and then once that's gone, they all move and do whatever. But like when something is happening, they're all just stopped. On the show, they think the portal is up above the valley. Ask them to show you. Okay, what I'm seeing is they're showing me that hourglass thing, and at the point in the hourglass, like the center of it, the tightest part, it's kind of like a shimmer with sparkles. That's how I'm seeing it. It's like a heat shimmer. And is it a portal? Why do crazy things happen when you dig? They have an agreement that they are not to disturb or change the playing field. I have a bunch of mosquitoes. They came back. They were gone and they came back. There's a noise coming from over here. It's different. I feel like it's like jump scare time. Oh, and the mosquitoes are getting bad. I'm gonna have to wind this up because I can't handle it, and everything's freaking me out. Are skinwalkers the dogs that are showing up? Yeah, I don't even want to ask that kind of question. I'm just not going there. Is there a cave system? Are there caves? feel like I'm seeing 3 underground rivers that go through the valley, and they run parallel to each other. They are from like a cone-shaped mountain. Who opened the cabinets and the doors when the ranchers lived there? I'm getting that was a poltergeist, and it was, I feel like this is intrusive, so I'm gonna have to edit this. They say it was like a poltergeist, and one of the people that was there was like energetically charged by the energy. Like there was a frequency that they were attuned to, and it like really got them. Why am I not attuned to any of these frequencies? And that's why I am turned down, and I've got the bubble over me and all that stuff. There it is. Because I don't need that. And who lights up the mountains? I feel like somebody's saying there is so much going on here. Like they use my name. They're like, Brett, there is so much going on here that it's not just one thing doing that. And it's like ET, UFO stuff. Who else? What else? I don't know. I think that's it. I think I need to stop. I think that's got to be it. So let's see what happens tonight. I expect to have some messed up dreams and experiences tonight while I try to sleep. All right, too many mosquitoes, and I don't know if I can handle another thing that freaks me out. So that's it. All right. All right. Thankful to be safe in my tent.
Oh man, it sounded like there's footsteps around me all night, but I think that was just the tent making noises and whatnot. But I wouldn't rule it out.
It'll be interesting to see if I open back up. Hearing you will. Who was here last night? Seeing a couple of my guides, like in addition to my guides that are with me, like a couple came in and I think they were trying to like talk me down. Tell me that the other entities that came had left. At some point early in the morning, I saw a flash outside my tent, kind of towards in between my tent and my motorcycle. Some like a white flash. Yeah, we'll have to see what we get. It's that EVP review, going over video. That's where we'll see if I picked up anything. Like, I have no idea. And how can I pick up something when I'm just here for one day versus the crew over at the ranch with all of the equipment and all of the things going on? I think there are some people out there, me included, I think psychics and mediums and people with I want to say real aptitudes for it. We've got a kind of energy, and we will get folks on the other side, folks in other dimensions, the paranormal. We will energize it, and we'll make it happen a little bit more. So anyway, yeah, how do I even close a spot like this? So I'm packing up, and I'm just kind of thinking like, oh wow, what an opportunity. You know, maybe I should go, maybe I should see if I can get back up on the ridge. Maybe she'll take me back up there. But I'm not open. They've got me shut down. They've got me bubbled up. And so I'm not going to be getting any info. And I think they're trying to protect me and keep other folks from really noticing me. So, yeah. So this is Skinwalker Ranch. Okay. I'd come back. I probably will. I'll need some things sorted out after this. All right, I guess that's it. Thank you, guides. You guys are doing overtime with this one. And thanks for everybody else who's interacted. Possibly even the scary ones. All right, thanks.